3181 Emerson Street in South Palo Alto. Cross street is Loma Verde. Typical size lot here, about a 6,200 square foot lot. House is almost 2,200 square feet. So essentially what they've done to it, they've pushed it out, looks like maybe in 2 to 3 different areas. Downstairs, definitely between the garage and the extra house, main great room, if you will, of the house. That looks like that's been pushed out. Also behind the galley kitchen, which currently is being used or staged as a dining room, but could also be a family room. That has also been pushed out at some time during the history of this house. And then the biggest one, of course, which is kind of unusual looking, is the second story addition to this. So kind of a contemporary looking second story addition. Now, so what you have then is the original floor plan of the 3 bedrooms and the 2 bathrooms downstairs, and then upstairs you have then the master suite, which is kind of interesting. It's actually quite large, and then has 2 bathrooms, sort of a his and hers, both with water closets, if you will. The one has a tub, and then the one has a shower, so kind of a his and hers side to it, which is a little unusual. The age of those remodels look to me probably current condition of kitchen and bathrooms, I'm guessing early 90s. So style point wise, you know, they still show fine, but certainly not cutting edge, but very livable to move right into. So this kind of floor plan obviously is great for my clients that usually have older kids. Some people I find that they don't like the idea of having them upstairs and their kids downstairs if the kids are really young. But remember, you always could, in this floor plan, I've had clients where they actually live in one of the bedrooms downstairs, or rather sleep, keep all their things upstairs, and then eventually when they feel comfortable, when the kids are old enough, they just simply transition to sleeping upstairs also, which is a fine solution there. So location for South Palo Alto, great street, you know, deep in the middle of it, no noise issues. I'm going to give this an 8.5 to 9.5. And obviously it's a great location. Condition, we're probably a 7.5 to 8, since of course we show great, we've been painted and staged nicely, but because we're a 90s remodel, a lot of people are going to want to do some changes to this house, of course, long term. And then a value proposition at $1,998,000. You know, South Palo Alto is very hot these days. It'll be interesting to see how this one does. I think, you know, being 4 bedrooms, I think there's a chance it could have multiple offers, but my sneaky suspicion is because of that floor plan, it might narrow the market a little bit, which might make it not quite as competitive. So it'll be interesting to see how this one does. And it is represented by Cole Banker, and I'm David Troyer with Intero in Los Altos. And if I can be of any help in your Palo Alto search, please reach out. Take care.